If Los Angeles County school districts want to seek a waiver to reopen elementary schools, they will need, among other things, written support from labor unions. The requirements, still being fully worked out, were revealed for the first time to district superintendents during a conference call with Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer on Thursday, July 23. Along with letters of support from all labor partners, Ferrer said districts would need letters that supported the reopening plan from parent organizations and any community-based organizations that provide educational services. The Public Health Department confirmed the requirements will be part of the waiver process in a written statement in response to questions. "We are working on designing the application process to be in compliance with state requirements," the statement read. School district superintendents and private school equivalents can apply for a waiver to reopen for in-classroom instruction for students assigned to grades TK through grade 6, provided that classrooms are cohorted. How many districts have already applied for a waiver was unknown, as a spokesperson said they were working on the request. Governor Gavin Newsom announced last week that school districts in counties still on the state's monitoring list, now encompassing a majority of California counties, would not be allowed to reopen campuses when school began this fall. Counties must be off the monitoring list for at least 14 days, Newsom said. Included in the footnotes to the order was a provision for a waiver to reopen pre-kindergarten to 6th grade classrooms. It states that school districts must consult with labor and parent groups, but it does not say they specifically need a letter of support. Getting unions to sign off on such a letter could be a tall order for many districts. If the LADPH Department of Health wants to use science and data to determine the merit of a waiver, then I can support that, said Palos Verdes Peninsula School District Superintendent Alex Cherniss. But to require a letter of support from parent organizations and labor unions seems outside of the scope of their responsibility and veers off from science to politics. The requirement sets the groundwork to pit parents against teachers and school district, he said. It would also create an unfair ability for private schools, who do not operate with labor and/or parent organizations, to circumvent these requirements and thus have their waivers approved, Cherniss said. The Archdiocese of Los Angeles in a statement said it was awaiting further protocols and procedures from county public health departments regarding the elementary school waiver. "Once we have those details, we can determine how or if our schools will apply," said Paul Escala, Senior Director and Superintendent of Catholic Schools for the Archdiocese.